Hi, I'm Joy, and this is Yoga with Joy. And today I'm going to do a really gentle sequence. There's not even a downward dog in it. For anyone who's really new to yoga or finds some yoga postures a bit tricky, and maybe seniors if you're feeling a bit older, or actually it's specifically for also anyone who feels that kind of they get a sore back, like they maybe have quite a strong sway back like this, or they have a stronger kind of kyphosis where you kind of hunch forward like that. So I've got that in mind when I'm doing this sequence. So we will be getting up and there will be some stronger things as well, but it's basically mainly just super gentle, super chilled, but it's obviously for everyone as well. So yeah, just a nice chill practice. That's great. Oh, let me not forget to tell you, do grab a blanket or something like that, or a cushion, but something that you can kind of sit on and things like that. If you're posh enough for an eye mask, or you've got something like that, then that's great. Eye mask is fantastic. But that's just for the relaxation at the end. The thing that I refer to quite a bit in this video is blocks. So something like blocks, but it can be books, or just anything that you can kind of like use to reduce the height of things, or like even to sit on and things like that. And then relaxation at the end, just if you've got quite a curvy spine, it's quite nice to maybe, if you have a bolster, which is unlikely because most people don't just have one lying around, but you've got cushions is fine, anything like that. So just enjoy it and grab the mat and all those things, and let's get started. Great.
Oh, radiant sun, pure consciousness, flaming orb of truth and bliss, remove the veil so I can see, illuminate my heart, awaken me.
So we'll begin in a comfortable seated position, so that might be different for everyone. You can take a blanket and just pop it underneath, like this, or you can have a cushion or something like that. So it might be you need to be kneeling, so see how you are. But I'm going to be in cross-legged. We're just going to do a brief little bit of centering, and we'll chant our own vibrations together to start as well. So really noticing how you're sitting. So your heart area will be resting over the hips, the pelvis area, and your head gently resting over the heart. So you've got an alignment running all the way through, from the base of the spine right through the crown of the head. Wonderful. Okay. So begin by relaxing the shoulders and the face. Just take a few deep breaths to begin. And now we'll bring the hands into the heart center, and we'll start by chanting our Om vibration 3 times together to open the practice. And gently open your eyes, releasing the hands down. We'll start by just quietly moving from side to side. So we're just freeing up the neck. So with your breath, inhaling as you come forward, and exhaling over to the side. very gently. There's no need to move any faster than you feel like it today. And remember that every day is different. So just find what is feeling right for you. And then we'll have a little go of moving the neck over to the side. The neck moving over to the left shoulder. Inhale up and then over to the right shoulder. Exhale over, inhale up. And then exhale over to the other side. Lovely. So this practice being for anyone who just needs a gentle practice, whether it's just today or in general, however that is. Remember that you can move out of seated whenever you need to. Looking down, and we're going to take neck rotation. Looking down between your ankles, between your legs, and then rotating your neck around. Remember not to crunch the back of the neck. Inhale up. And then exhale over and down. Inhale up. Exhale over and down. And then the other way. Inhaling over to the right. Careful the back of your neck. And exhale down. Inhaling and exhaling. Lovely. One more time, inhale up and exhale over. There we are. Okay, lifting up. Okay, let's lift up the shoulders. Just be gentle with your shoulders. So remember to keep the neck free. So think your neck free as you're releasing your shoulders. Lifting up and exhale down. And the invitation is to breathe into the nose and out to the nose, but if you really want to breathe out through your mouth, like in Pilates, that's really fine as well. It's sometimes a lovely way of practicing. It can be a little bit softer actually sometimes. Just be gentle with your shoulders. Thinking lovely, free neck. And then lifting up your shoulders and rotating them forward. So be careful with if you've got any kind of curvature in your spine, as in the kind of accentuated, extended kyphosis, or anything like the lordosis. Just keeping awareness as you're doing this. If you have to like sway back or anything. So as you're doing this, keeping the awareness of a golden thread running from the crown slightly. And so it's easy to kind of like feel a bit strained and hunch forward if we're doing the shoulder rotations. When you're thinking of a lovely free neck and lovely straight spine. And then releasing down. Lovely, okay. Let's have a little shake out. We'll just loosen up. Shake up. The hands and the arms loosen up. That's great. Okay. And just flick out any tension that you might have been experiencing in shoulders or neck. That's great. Okay, so we're going to come to seated twist. So again, you can always stretch out your legs. So that's something you can always do at any point. You don't have to be sitting here for as long as I am. Remember cushions and blankets tilting your pelvis. Okay, inhaling, lifting through the crown of the head, and then exhale, twisting over to the side. So your right hand is going behind you, and your left hand is on your right knee. And you're just gently looking over to the side. So you don't have to force yourself, so your neck doesn't have to go right over, looking over your right shoulder. You just lift, inhale, like gently guiding through the crown, and just look straight ahead here, this way. So you're basically exactly at a right angle to facing forward. Hopefully roughly parallel with your chest, probably not. All of your shoulders here. Take some lovely deep breaths. Every time we inhale, We lift slightly, and every time we exhale, we slightly move into the twist a little bit more. Inhale and then exhale forward. Okay, and the other way around, so inhaling through the crown, and then exhaling over, so left hand, right knee. Sorry, right hand, left knee. And then the left hand, right and left, always look for breathing. Lovely deep breaths. Inhale, lengthening, exhale, softening. And then gently bring yourself forward when you're ready. And let's release out the legs. So placing the hands behind and release out the legs from side to side. That's great. Just gently. It's nice to like give the hips a bit of a movement after they've been sitting for a while. Okay, let's probably won't need the blanket under the bottoms now because we're going to move into our cat. Now if you do get sore knees, you can place the blanket under the knees, that's quite nice. And we're going to come into the cat posture, Majalasana. Okay, so as you probably know, your hands are below your shoulders and your knees are below the hips. I will start with gentle movement, so just find your own movement. So every movement is welcome in this exercise. So it's basically freestyle. So you're freestyling in cat, going any way that feels comfortable for your body, any way you feel like you need today, whatever time of day it is for you when you're practicing this. It might be morning, things might be feeling all a bit stiff. Might be evening, things feeling a little bit looser. And then we'll start to come into the cat flexions and extensions. So inhaling up and exhaling, looking between the wings. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Remembering when you're exhaling, looking between the knees, you can lift up your pelvic floor and your belly. And you can go in your own time if you're feeling like this is too fast, just go a little bit slower. And exhale, looking between your knees, lifting up and stretch up. And then bring the body back to neutral. So in neutral, your spine is running in its natural way, with its natural curves all the way through. The neck is extension of the spine. And then we'll release out, so you might be still having your blanket if you fancy a blanket. And we're going to come back into Balasana, the child posture. So bring yourself back. And if you're finding you're not going anywhere near your heel and you've got sore, it's a bit sore on your legs, you can actually put the blanket in between here, like this. So if it's a bit much for you, you can place the blanket in between. Some people put like a whole, maybe another mat or something just to stop themselves hurting their knees. That's kind of a big one. Okay, so we're stretching out the hands. Really give yourself a lovely side stretch. And if you found it hard on your wrists, you can actually just take a moment as well. If you found that when you're in cat, it's quite hard on your wrists, just have a little like wrists up and down, wrist rotations, things like that. It's a great opportunity in child to do this kind of thing. So stretching out, and then gently moving over to the side, to the left side, stretching. So beautiful, really nice side stretch. So feeling that gorgeous That gorgeous stretching on your right hand side. And relaxing into the posture. So your head can be relaxing on the mat if that's comfortable. And then bring your hands back to centre. And then over to the other side. Gentle, lovely stretching. Oh, nice. When you feel ready, and you've had a nice stretch over the left side of the body, you can bring the hands back to centre. That's great. Okay, so bring yourself back onto all fours of cat. We're going to gently bring ourselves to Uttanasana. So bring your feet up and then walk really carefully, bending your knees and then coming into Uttanasana with your feet hip apart, the outside edges of your feet in line with the mat, and we're just hanging. So sometimes called ragdoll, because you're kind of hanging a bit like a ragdoll or a puppet. So you let go of the strings. Just hanging here for a bit. And you can take hold of your elbows. Just have a little swing from side to side. Nice. Releasing the arms down. And then gently lifting up the arches of the feet, lifting up the toes a little bit. Just gently rolling yourself up. So bend the knees. So not locking up the knees at all. Bending the knees. Really bringing your abdominal muscles. Lifting up the pelvic floor. And very, very gently bringing yourself up into a standing position. So your head will be last to come up. We're coming into Tadasana. So I'll move on the mat. You might be staying where you are. And your feet again, just hip width apart, outside edges of the feet in line with the mat, lifting up the toes and then placing them down. And we're in Tadasana with the gentle shoulders, relaxed face, relaxed jaw. Maybe have your eyes closed for a moment. And begin to just sway the body slightly. Begin to find your balance, swaying from side to side. I quite like actually putting one hand on my belly here and just one hand above my belly, kind of solar plexus area. So lower, below your navel, and then just above your navel, and feeling that strengthening, because any balance like this, where you're moving from side to side gently, you can have your eyes closed or just soft like a. It's really good at strengthening your abdominal muscles and the whole insides, so all your internal kind of pelvic floor area and those internal abdominal muscles. And bring yourself back to centre. Bring the arms down again, so your hands are by your side. And we can gently lift into a balance. So this is just tiptoe balance. So you're literally just on your tiptoes, up and then exhale down. Inhale up. The breathing can be the opposite way as well. It's just the way I tend to do it is inhale up. Keeping your shoulders lovely and relaxed, your neck is free. So keep remembering that your neck is lovely and relaxed and free. And feeling that golden thread lifting you right up from the crown, right up to the sky. And then exhale down. That's great. Okay, so we're going to plant the left leg, and then we're just going to come up into, we're not going up into tree, Vrikshasana. We're just going to come up into Just lift up the one leg at a time, so hands on hips is quite nice. And then lift up and then rotate the ankle. So we've just got, the leg is got an over right ankle. And just rotate your ankle the other way. So again, it's a balance, so holding in your tummy muscles. Remember, if you've got a sway back or any accentuated curvatures in your back or anything like that, or slightly wonky hips, we're keeping as straight as possible, lifting up right from the base, right through the crown of the head. Ooh, it's easy to lose your balance. Your eye gaze is so important, your drishti. And then exhale down. And then placing the weight into the right leg, lifting up the left leg. So exactly the same. Rotating your ankle. Remember to lift up pelvic floor. Exhale, and then the other way, moving, rotate into the other way. Lift up pelvic floor and abdominal muscles, lifting from the crown of the head. All these things, repeat, repeat, repeat. And then placing down. Great. Let's have a little shake out. And then bring the feet to, just shoulder width, so not too far. And we're just going to do some swinging and twisting. So bobbing the knees, swinging from side to side. Great. Really relaxing. Feeling the lovely relaxed movements from side to side. Great. Okay, and then a little bit better, and bringing to stillness, just gently releasing the movement and coming back to stillness. Great, so that should feel like hopefully that you're nice and released, and there's a lot of kind of like twisting movement, but kind of warmed up in the twist. Okay, so stretching out your legs, so we're going to come into the wide leg forward fold. So this is the point where if you have blocks or anything like books is fine, so anything that can be supported by a block, depending on how far off you can come down, we're going to come into wide leg forward fold. So lifting up abdominal and from the base, so from again, holding the hands on the hips, bringing the outside edges of the feet parallel with the mat, lifting up through the arches of the feet. And then exhale, slightly bending the knees and bringing yourself forward. And you might be placing yourself on 2 blocks. So you can come down. You might be placing yourself on 1 block. So you can come down. You might not need a block at all. So you can come down like this. And lovely, deep, deep breaths. Remembering you're stretching out the inside of your inner leg, so your inner legs, of course, inside of your legs. Lovely, stretching out around your glute muscles, all into your lower back, but being very careful, so slightly bent knees, so you're not locking out the knees. You can just try and straighten them as much as you can, but without locking them. Lifting up through the arches of the feet, lifting up your toes slightly so you're not scrunching them into the mat. And then bring yourself back up, so you're flat back, bend your knees again, put your hands on your hips, and then bring yourself back up. Great. Fantastic, okay. So we're having arms parallel. We're going to do this again. So your arms are parallel, you're clasping behind, like this. Clasping behind, opening up your chest, and exhale forward. So this time you won't need blocks, because you'll actually be able to, your arms going over the top. So if you haven't done this before, you can watch me first, and then always rewind. Lovely deep breath. It's just so great for stretching out your shoulders. Remember to Think your neck free, so keeping your neck lovely and loose. Lift up through your pelvic floor, abdominal muscles, creating space. You really, in these kind of postures, in any forward fold like this, you're really creating space by lifting up your belly and relaxing the areas that don't need to be engaged. Then bringing the hands back to the sacrum and hands onto the hips, flat back, bend knees, and bring yourself back up. So it should be really safe on your lower back. If you have any back issues, actually, by using your abdominal muscles, you're making it safe. Okay, and so we're going to just bring the feet back together, and we're going to come into what somebody once called the cosmic egg. So I don't actually normally call it this, but it's quite a sweet little name. So we're going to go into our balance on our toes, and then gently bring ourselves down like this, and wrap up. So wrap up really, really small, so you're like an egg. And then gently make your way down to seated. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to float past seated and bring ourselves back onto the mat. So you might need a cushion or a blanket here. So that's totally great if you need that. So I think it's always nice to be comfortable. So put a blanket or a cushion underneath you if you need to. And we're just going to we're not going to spend a long time because we need our relaxation. So we're just going to gently tilt the pelvis and rock out the pelvis. So all we're doing is lifting up the lumbar spine, not the lumbar spine, the sacrum and the coccyx. We're lifting up, so exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, and actually a nice way, inhale down. Nice way that makes it even more considered, Uber Pilates, is take a breath in to repair, and then exhale. Take a breath in. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale. Pelvic floor is lifting every time. Take a breath in. Exhale. So you're really engaging your tummy muscles on the exhale. Breath in. Exhale, engaging your abdominal muscles here, lifting up your pelvic floor. Breath in. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale. And your knees are hip width apart. Now I should have said this earlier, I was reaching for a block. I actually sometimes put a block in between just so you can, or a little ball or something, so you can really tell what you're doing. Exhale up. Inhale down. Sorry, I don't mean exhale up, sorry. Take a breath in. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale. One more time. Breath in. Exhale. Up. Breath in. Exhale down. That's lovely. Great. So hopefully you got the breathing in the end after all that. And then bring your pelvis back to stillness. So if you can, if you did that every day, if we all did that every day, really, that's such a great way of strengthening our abdominal muscles and pelvic floor. Okay, let's bring the knees in for a hug and rock from side to side. That's great. Then place the feet down. Bring the arms out so that they're like a T. Just an inch below your shoulders, so you're kind of like, it's a nice way of opening them up a little bit more. Take a breath in, and then exhale over to the side. We're just doing a gentle twist. So however your however your knees fall. Breath in as you come up, exhale to the other side. And so you're looking over the opposite arm to your knees. Your head's going the opposite way to your knees. Inhale up, exhale over to the side. Inhale up, exhale over to the side. And if you find that you want to do this so that you're staying in one position the whole time, that's fine as well. I'm doing 3 on either side. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale over. Yeah, so however you wish this to be, you do it. Good. Inhale up. And we're going to come down to Shavasana, but you might want to, that's the relaxation, you might want to rock out your back again a little bit first. And then bring yourself into corpse posture. So this is a tool, if you've got, like me, nice sway back, good. So if it's at all uncomfortable for you, because of this slightly accentuated lordosis, or if you've got accentuated kyphosis, where it goes round at the top, in your middle back, it's actually quite nice if you put something, you either lift your knees, or if you haven't had one, if you have some luxury enough to have either an extra mat you can put under your knees, or pillows and things, or a bolster, you can put it under your knees like this. Just have a little relaxation. And don't forget you can use blankets as well. Actually, I've got myself a nice pillow. It's all a bit fancy. So you can pop on my pillow. And then just, have a nice little relaxation. We're not going to be here for very long. We're just going to rest for a little bit. So feeling completely and fully relaxed. Feeling yourself held by the mat. Allowing your body to completely surrender to this full relaxation. Allowing your limbs and your legs, your arms and your legs, your limbs, to completely soften by your sides, bottom of your body, and your head completely relax and feel totally heavy. Your whole body is relaxed. Just having a moment of silence. And then when you're ready, you can begin to make the movement. Now if you need to stay here longer, because we haven't done a very long relaxation today for this video, so if you need to stay a bit longer, then please do just stay as long as you need. If you're needing to get up and you're ready to move, you can start to move your fingers and your toes. And then turn over onto your side. And bring yourself back up onto the mat. In a seated position, with your hands at your heart and your eyes closed. You can complete by chanting the Om vibration 3 times together, breathing in, above the head in Prana Mudra. Taking 3 deep, life-affirming breaths. And then bring the hands to Namaste above the head. And down through the centers, Sahasrara at the crown, Ajna at the third eye, Vishuddhi at the throat, and Anahata at the heart center. Namaste. And thank you for sharing this practice. Please subscribe to my channel and like the video if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment. You can always request any videos you'd like me to do, in which area. But thank you.